All right, guys, what is up, everybody? So here we are. I am back, or I'm not back because this is the first one I'm doing. We are doing a live trading day today. So it is Friday, July 24th. And I know that I said in the backtesting video that I was going to do a live trading video on the day after, but I actually didn't trade that day. And then yesterday I couldn't trade because I had a dentist appointment. So yeah, I had 2 days off of trading. I mean, I did look at the charts. I think it was Wednesday, but I didn't take anything. So today's gonna be the first one. I didn't want my first video to be me not taking a trade. Like if I lose, I don't really care. I'll still post it, but I feel like that'd be kind of boring for my first day because I didn't take a trade. I literally hopped off the charts at like 10:15 because I thought that the market looked terrible. But anyways, so let me run you guys through what I'm seeing today. We got a little bit under or a little bit over 10 minutes until market open. So, running you guys through my buys for the day. I always start off on the daily time frame just to get kind of like the daily profile and see like what the market has been doing in the recent week, whatever. So, all I'm seeing here is that we had this daily bearish gap and daily inefficiency, which we tapped into and then rejected super strongly. So that is a good sign for me that we're bearish. Same with the 4 hour time frame. What are we doing? We're delivering from that daily intermediate high, or from that daily, this tap of the daily gap. We put in place the daily intermediate high. What have we been doing after that? We've been absolutely running through all these 4 hour bullish gaps right here. Disrespected, disrespected, disrespected. This huge one, look at that, got ran through. And what else have we been doing during this time? We've been creating and either respecting or leaving 4 hour bearish gaps unmitigated. So here we have this unmitigated 4 hour, which is one of my main key levels for today. So going on to the hourly time frame, then zooming in a little bit more, as you guys can see, look at how bearish we are. We're clearly, to me, I would say we're in a sell model towards this weekly low right here. This is a pretty obvious sell model to me. We had a little bit of chop around here. But yeah, we're pretty obviously in a sell model. We've been disrespecting bullish this whole time. And like I said, we have this daily this bearish 4 hour gap, excuse me. And I would really like to see that get tapped today. However, though, there is one other piece of my bias today. So as you guys can see here, we've been having a little bit of a retrace here. So we have been disrespecting these bearish gaps right here inside of this leg. And we've been creating and respecting bullish gaps. We had this 30-minute bullish gap. We respected that super strongly, rejected it. And yeah, so we've been moving bullish this has been since last night, kind of since, I'm pretty sure Asia dumped, but like since the end of Asia session, we've been moving up. So to me, this looks like a rebalance towards the 4 hour, so we could continue the higher time frame trend. So people are probably going to say, oh, so you're trading against the trend. I'm not trading against the trend. I'm just trying to catch the highest quality retrace down. And I am more than okay with being short-term bullish up until this 4 hour gap if we get a proper like manipulation into something at 9:30 open. So that is when my key levels down here come into play. Hop on the 15-minute time frame. Excuse me. And yeah, so as you guys can see, like I said, since the end of Asia session, we've been moving pretty bullish here. We've been respecting bullish gaps, disrespecting bearish gaps, whatnot. And we have this 30-minute intermediate low below us. So right here is a gap that hasn't formed yet. This is going to be a 30-minute bullish gap that we might form at 9:30 in 7 minutes. So if we form that, then that's probably going to have to be like a TP or a break even or something. But we do have this 30-minute intermediate low right here. So if 9:30 opens low and we manipulate that and we get solid AMD, whatever, it already looks to me like we've been kind of accumulating here. So if we get a 9:30 open low into that 30-minute intermediate low, I would be okay with taking a long targeting something higher because I think that today we're gonna be bullish until we tap this 4 hour. So we tapped here. We had this huge 4 hour rejection wick right here. And we have just been like putting in wicks down here. So we're clearly rejecting whatever is down here. I mean, there's also this massive daily wick right here. So we have this daily rejection block coming out of this daily gap right here, this daily bullish gap. So we've just been rejecting this wick this whole time. So based off of that, I think that if we want to head down here, we're gonna need some type of high time frame, like some type of high time frame PDA to send us lower. So that's why my 4 hour is my main target, and I don't really want to see price go any higher than that 4 hour today. I think that's going to be high of day. But like I said, I am confident with being short term bullish until we reach that 4 hour gap. So until we reach that 4 hour bullish bearish gap, I'm okay with taking long. So as for market open, what I want to see right at first is, like I said, I want to see a manipulation lower, sweep of the 30-minute intermediate low. You guys get what I'm saying. And then I marked out a couple other draws on liquidity that we can target lower, like the weekly low, London low, and then, yeah, the 30-minute intermediate low there. So, yeah, that is my bias for today. I also have it written out here in this Google Doc, which, yeah, I always write down my bias in my Google Doc just because I don't know, it just makes it a lot easier for me to kind of get my thoughts down. And then, like, I mean, when you write something down, I mean, people say that when you write something by hand, you remember it better, but I think that if you type it as well, rather than just like saying it in your head. So, yeah, that is my bias for the day. We got 5 minutes now until market open. Oh my god, bro, I'm so tired because I haven't been sleeping much, bro, because I've just been so busy. But I'll yap about some other random shit. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave these videos completely raw and unedited. So it might be a long video if you make it all the way to the end of the session. But like I said, I want to keep it as natural as I can, just so you guys can kind of get my thought process and see like what I'm thinking and what I'm like hoping to see from the market on a given trading day. So yeah, but anyways, what I was saying is I'm actually so tired because I have been so I just got my wisdom teeth pulled, and I low-key couldn't do too much for that like week. And this has been I had my 2 weeks on Tuesday, and it's currently Friday. So I've been trying to catch up with everything that I missed during that week. And I've been so busy with scheduling shit for college too, because I got another month until I'm in college. So yeah, I've just been hella busy. Right now, I'm working on, bro, I just have so many things going on. I mean, obviously trading, and then I'm starting up the trading content, the YouTube channel. We're getting that going. That's my number one priority right now, is probably trading. And then I'm also trying to sell all of my clothes that I like don't wear anymore, just so I can get some more money for college and whatever. And yeah, that takes a hell of a long time, bro, to post all those clothes up. And then, yeah, I got a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm working on too. I have my fashion social media too. If you guys don't follow that, about to put the link in bio for that, the link tree. Because I also do fashion content if you guys are somehow finding out who I am from trading. So yeah, trading is like I would say it's like my job, I guess. Like I want it to be my job. I mean, I'm not a full time trader yet. It's not my primary source of income. But yeah, my dream would be trading as a job. And then, yeah, like one of my passions is fashion and music. So I'm trying to make money with trading so I could fund those passions. And yeah, I do fashion content on the side. I also make music, which I haven't had time to do in so long. I also low-key don't have the funds for all that stuff because it's pretty expensive to get like equipment and like software and whatnot. So yeah, that's why I do trading, because I'm trying to get money for that and for college and all this other stuff. So yeah, it's a little bit of a backstory, but I'm about to make another video soon, probably just like telling y'all more about who I am and whatever. But I mean, I didn't really want to wait. I kind of just wanted to hop straight into the content. So yeah. Also, sorry that I forgot to post a backtesting video. I was hella busy, and I didn't have time to backtest yesterday because I had to edit some videos for my TikTok. All right, so unfortunately here it looks like we're about to sweep the 30-minute intermediate low pre-market. This has been happening like every single day. Yeah, there we go. So I don't know what has been going on, but whenever we have like a draw like this, right? So we have this 30-minute intermediate low. Bro, we've just been like sweeping it like pre-market, and we don't even have the chance to get like manipulation once the market opens. Like we just tapped that already. I mean, I'd be cool taking a resweep because like we're still inside of this 30 minute. But bro, we might even not. We might even disrespect this 30 minute completely, which would suck. That would be really bad because then like I don't even know what my bias would be. So yeah, the fill of the gap would be here. So we have to get a close above there and then resweep that low for this to be valid. Loki would be really scuffed if we inverse that. And then we also have the 30 minute bearish above, so it would be like, damn. I mean, would I be confident taking a short out of the 30 minute bearish? I don't know. I don't know if I would be. I mean, we're pretty damn far from the 4 hours, so I guess we might not need to retrace all the way up there, but I don't know. Guess we'll see. We got a couple more seconds here. Let's see if we inverse that 30 minute, that'd be low-key crazy. We always get this kick in volatility right before market open. It's been happening every day. These conditions have just been so bad. I feel bad for people that like are trying to learn right now, because when I started learning trading like back in like January, December, like the PA used to be so much cleaner. But yeah. So, got a couple seconds here. It looks like we're gonna disrespect that gap, unfortunately. So yeah, we inverse that 30 minute there. So could that tell us anything about our bias for the day? I think it definitely could. Besides that, though, what do we have? I mean, we can't take a long out of a 5 minute. Is London low than anything? I mean, no, it's not. So like this is just not ideal. Really not ideal. We're just dumping on open here. I mean, if we got like true manipulation off of London low, I'd consider a long, but I really don't like to take longs off of just liquidity. I usually need a fair value gap or like an intermediate low. Like I like to have liquidity as my target. Like I would love to target London low in a short or something if we got it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know about longing off of that. And with how we're dumping right now, there's a chance that we just like don't even get a bullish retrace and that we just dump lower. But then I'd be confident with taking a long off of previous week low. It'd be something that I would need to see like a stop rate for, but I'd be cool with taking that. So yeah, just being patient here. Sitting on my hands, not seeing anything. I bet a lot of people probably entered a short, like panic entered right here. Because I'm assuming that people thought that we were gonna get a manipulation lower, but like, yeah, it's not the play. I'm not gonna long this either unless if we get like true manipulation. I'm not gonna long just off of NQ doing it. But yeah, I guess we'll see. I missed such a good trade yesterday too, which is unlucky because I couldn't trade. There was like an actually beautiful 930 Judas, like perfect AMD, everything. I mean, we do low key have pretty nice AMD here too. Like this is great, but we just like don't have anything to manipulate into because we already had to inverse that gap. So okay, what are we tapping into here? I mean, if we want to call this a rejection block, I mean, I don't even know. Like this is just so ass. That Wick gave us a little bit of trouble there. Yeah, just not ideal price action here. I mean, maybe we're just generating liquidity, but yeah, not ideal. Getting a huge retrace here. Well, okay. I mean, if we manipulate up here into the 30 minute, then I'd maybe be cool with taking a short just because we now would have we would have new liquidity to target right here, being this like 930, 931 low. All right. So we have the 30-minute gap on both assets here. So if we got a tap of both, if we got true manipulation into that 30-minute and then nice displacement out, I would be down to take that. That is still an internal but external internal range liquidity to external range liquidity play here. So yeah, we'd be targeting this external liquidity that is weekly low and whatever. But yeah, it looks like we're just chopping here. Yeah, I'd love to see that 30-minute get tapped, but I'd probably need to see it get tapped on both to take a short. I guess we'll see though. Yeah, like what are we getting? Like this is such a pattern trade. I bet somebody's taking this. Like people are 1,000,000% taking this, and it's just off of nothing. And it might play out to the 30-minute, but like that's just like such a joke of a trade. Like we're literally rejecting off of nothing, rejecting nothing. All right, well, let's see what we got here. Potentially get a tap of the 30-minute. Looks like we're making our way towards it, so could be fire. I got this south side here. Could be a solid target. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get the tap of the 30-minute here, and there we go. We tapped it on both of our indexes here. So as for a trade that I could take, I'd probably need to see this 30-second right here get inversed. If I was to short that, that's the highest time frame in this leg. We got the true manipulation though on both assets. We are going to form a 1 minute, which is better RR. So yeah, if we get that 1 minute, I'd be down to take that for sure. All the way, I'd take it like probably down to like the weekly low or something, or to London low, sorry. So yeah, let's see what we get here. Are we gonna put that one into play? I don't know. Well, shit, we're dumping here. Holy. All right, wicked. God damn, bro. We are dumping here. All right. I'm taking that. Set my stop loss here at the wick. We got this inverse. We inversed all of these gaps here. Got true manipulation. And as for my target, I'll just target right around here, this low, which just gives us a 1-to-1 risk to reward. And there we go. So yeah, we are in shorts here, guys. Not an ideal close there at all. But we're coming out of that 30-minute, and we are targeting the weekly low here. So we're going to have to go break even at this low. So this is going to be a pretty early break even trade. But yeah, so we're targeting that weekly low here. I like that we saw the true manipulation, and we got the manipulation on both ES and NQ, and then we got super strong displacement out of it, which was very nice. Unfortunately, we're getting a ton of drawdown here, which is pretty terrible. We have a huge stop loss here as well. I think I'll just have my stop loss at the high here Where do I want to have my stop loss? Just because the RR is so mid. Yeah, maybe. I'll just leave it at the wick for now. We have a 1 minute here, which ideally I would like to see send price lower. The 1 minute bearish there. So yeah, once we tap this low though, we're gonna go break even. Set an alarm for that. And yeah, we'll just let this one ride out. I'm gonna set my stop loss at the body here, just so I could get a little bit better RR there. I got an edge of break even there. And move this so we can, yeah, there we go. I don't need to have my stop loss all the way at the wick there. It's already such a big stop that if it taps the body, I mean, odds are I'm gonna get stopped out. So yeah, hopefully we see a break even here, at least, so we can protect our capital. This is just not the market has not been moving in my favor right now. Still confident in this though. We rejected that 1 minute really nicely. Put in a really nice wick there. Kind of just need a push here. And yeah, we formed this 30-second there. So break even at the 931 low, which, yeah, we haven't swept on ES. That's all the way down here on ES. So NQ is definitely more bearish here than ES. ES is rejecting this inefficiency super strongly. All right, and I'm break even there. Now I'd kind of just like to see this flood lower. Boom, that is perfect. So we're break even there, guys. Targeting that weekly low, like I said, for around a 1-to-1 risk to reward. So yeah, this is now a risk-free trade here. Targeting around a 1-to-1 risk to reward. 93 points, which is very unfortunate. I don't usually like to have a TP that big on a 1-to-1. But yeah, I mean, that's like the nearest draw on liquidity. It's a 1-to-1 risk to reward. There really isn't anything closer that I could target there. So yeah, we just got to hope that this bleeds lower now. And yeah, hold my conviction. I may TP once ES taps this low right here. So yeah, definitely not gonna play this one super like I'm gonna try to secure profits if I can at that low, just because I feel like ES is kind of like ES doesn't really know what it wants to do right now. NQ looks really bearish to me, which I love. I love that we didn't reject that break even and we're just continuing to bleed lower. So that's really nice to see. It's really good to see. But yeah, it's a risk-free trade. So if we get stopped out, don't really care. Like I said, I'm confident in this trade though. So running you guys through the trade while we see this hopefully play out. We took a 30-second inversion out of this 30-minute bearish gap targeting the weekly low. So this is the low of the week, not the previous week low. For around a 1-to-1 risk to reward. We have our stop loss at the top of the body here. I originally had it at the wick and I moved my stop loss. And the reason I did that is because I already have such a big stop loss, already 89 points of stop loss. So when I have such a big stop loss like that, I mean, if I have it at the wick or the body, odds are if it runs all the way up here, my trade idea is already wrong. It's such a big stop loss. It's 80. If the trade moves 89 points in the opposite direction, odds are I'm probably going to lose that trade. That is just the reality. That is just the reality. So we just swept London low here. So we might be getting some type of reaction off of that now. That was the sweep of London low right there. Ideally, I want to see price continuing to go lower, of course. But yeah. So then we took a 30-second inversion. It was technically this gap, but we also inversed. This was also a 30-second. And then this 30-second also got inversed by the point where I entered. So technically it was this massive 30-second here because we had those 3 gaps. But I mean, like, the trade that I officially entered off of that I wanted to see get inverse was this one right here, because that was the highest time frame in this manipulation leg that took us into the 30-minute. So yeah, that's the trade that I had. Then I had the break even here at basically the 930 low, the 931 low. So yeah, unfortunately we're getting a pretty strong reaction here off of London low, which is not what I wanted to see happen. I mean, I could have it. I didn't, like, I don't want to say that I expected it to happen, because in situations like these, I kind of wanted to see it continuing to go lower, but it was a possibility that, yeah, we tap the London low and then I get break evened, but still holding. I feel like ES really does want this sell side right here, this 931 low, which is where I went break even on NQ at. So yeah, I'm just gonna hold until ES taps this low right here. I'll set myself an alarm there. If you guys aren't doing that, by the way, super fire feature on TradingView that you guys should definitely take advantage of. If you want, you can set alarms for yourself on both of the indexes to where if something, a certain level or a certain line that you draw gets hit, then you get an alarm, so you don't have to, like, religiously be watching both. And yeah, you just get the alarm and then you can close right there. So we don't have any, like, 5 or 15-minute gaps here, do we? Not really. We don't really have anything. I was going to say maybe there's like a 5-minute that we could retrace into, but we literally don't have anything. We have this 3-minute here, which is all right. Let's see how price reacts off of this 3-minute. This ideally I would like to see be the last thing to send us lower if my bias is right here. So yeah, we had that sweep of London low, then we rejected it, and then all right, we're coming off this 3-minute here. We're moving really, really nicely off of that. Let's see. So I entered on the 30 seconds, so we'll keep watching it on that time frame. So yeah, that's a 3-minute gap right there. Hopefully sending us lower to TP. How many points away are we from TP here? We are 17 points, so we're super close. We're super close. ES looking like it doesn't really know what it wants to do. NQ looks really nice. NQ hopefully is going to close here for me. Make sure we don't have a contractual SMT. It's another thing you guys should be paying attention to. A lot of times MNQ might take something, NQ doesn't take it, and it's just so annoying. It's happened to me where I get stopped out or break even because I wasn't paying attention to both contracts. So I trade MNQ because you can get better risk, more precise risk with the micros. But yeah, you definitely got to be paying attention to NQ as well. ES, what the hell are we doing on ES here, bro? Not a clue what ES is doing. Not what I like to see, though. I don't like to see when the pairs are really uncorrelated like that. Still have the 3-minute here on NQ, which we wicked super nicely here. That's the 3-minute. I don't know. No clue what ES is doing, though. No clue. Just reversed off of absolutely nothing. Literally tapped a whole lot of nothing. Don't really care, though. Like I said, risk-free trade. Just waiting for this to play out. I'm going to hold it. About to run to the bathroom real quick because there isn't anything left to adjust for my trade. If it plays out, it plays out. So hopefully when I'm back, I see a dub on the screen. All right. So, back in it. Looks like we still haven't TP'd on NQ. Goddamn, bro. Taking forever to play out. But on ES, we're retapping the high of the gap. What the actual hell is going on, bro? ES is selling right now. Well, we're inside of this 3 minute now. Are we really gonna get break even on this trade? I would be in shock if this trade got break even, bro. Like, what the hell? We reswept the high on ES, the 30-minute intermediate high. I would be so surprised if this got break even, genuinely. Like, ES just decided to flip bullish out of nowhere. Like, what the hell did we hit down here? Like a 2-minute gap? Not even. We literally didn't hit anything. It's crazy. Don't really care though. Like I said, risk-free trade. That's the great thing about going break even on trades. You don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if this fails. Like, if I get break even, unlucky, but who gives a fuck? All right, there we go. Resweep with a high on ES, and we're dumping here. Please. Whew, beautiful TP. And there we go, guys. We are out there. That has to be like a data candle. Who the hell tweeted? Holy shit. Who tweeted? But we are out there, guys. So 30-second inversion out of the 30-minute gap. We got a SMT resweep on ES, and then, bro, don't know what the hell this was. Let me check the news. What's that one website where economic news? What is that website called? Where you see like the news, bro. Economic news, current events. Is it this, bro? Oh god, bro, who tweeted? What is that website called? I don't know. I guess I'll find out if it was somebody that tweeted, and I'll put it in the description, because the way that this played out, all right, and so we dumped all the way down to previous week low as well. So that's a point that I wanted to be bullish off of. We could have caught a little bit more RR, but completely fine with the 1-to-1 that we took here. Completely fine with that. Break even got edged, had me a little bit scared there. But yeah, beautiful TP. Definitely buy a data candle. I can't lie. That's ridiculous. What is that? Like a fucking 60-point candle? 80-point candle. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, guys, there it is. We are out there. Made a calm $741 on the day. Beautiful TP. 1-to-1 risk to reward. Unfortunately, had a massive stop loss. I don't usually like to trade that way, but we just got a terrible entry here. If we would have gotten the close on this 30-second, like right here, bro, would have been, oh, that RR would have been so nice. But yeah, happy with the 1-to-1. Can't complain, of course. We got the break even right there. Played out phenomenally all the way down to the weekly low. So guys, that is pretty much it for this trade of the day. I'm done with the day. Like I said, 9:52 a.m. One of my trading rules is something that I think you guys should implement too. If you get a win, get the hell off the charts. You already got your dub for the day. You know what I mean? Like, you're done. I got my win. I'm out of here. I'm not about to just sit here and keep watching the charts. Like, oh my god, previous week low got hit. Well, I have to long now. I have to long. Like, I'm leaving. No, bro. Like, what are you doing? Go on with the rest of your day. I'm about to hit the gym. You guys see me wearing the compression long sleeve. Already got the Celsius ready. About to go hit a lift. And then I'm supposed to be modeling for this brand today, which is pretty hype. But yeah, like I said, rule that you guys got to implement. Let's do this. Every time I do a trade of the day, we're going to make a list of one thing that, I have a notebook right here. We're going to do one thing that you can add to improve your trading. And the first rule here, I want to add 2 rules today. I'll do 1 a day, but I want to do 2 today. So we'll say here, rules. And then the first rule that I think you guys should implement based off of what we saw today is going break even. When you should. I'll go over in another video about what are proper break evens and what are not proper break evens. But If you're taking a trade and you want to protect your capital and you're not 1 million trillion percent confident that you're going to run all the way down here, like I was today, because we have a 93-point target, it's a massive target. Wasn't confident that we're going to run all the way down there. Was I confident in the draw and liquidity and that was going to get hit? Yeah, I was confident that we were going to go down to previous week low today. But in my specific entry, I wasn't 1 million percent sure that we were going to run all the way down here without a stop rate, or we're going to run all the way there without a break even rate. So going break even protects my capital. Let's say I wouldn't have gone break even here and this move would have happened on NQ that we had here on ES. This would have stopped me out. We swept, got a resweep of this high. So let's say I enter this trade on ES. So I have my stop loss right here, took the inverse down, and then I get taken out. But I didn't go break even. I didn't go break even on the trade. I would have been down around $750 today because it was around a 1-to-1. I would have been down like $730. So go break even on your trades. And I'll go over in another video that's coming soon about what I think is a proper break even, when it's smart to go break even, when it's not smart, when you should give your trade room to breathe. There's a bunch of different important factors that you got to put into play. Next one on the list, take one trade a day, ideally, or two at most. So take one trade a day, ideally. I'm writing this down. Or two per day max. So what I mean by this, you got to win, get off the charts, bro. You already won. You're up on the day. If you're on a funded account, you got one of your winning days down, even if it's a small win. What I consider a win for me is $250 or more. If I'm up $250 on a trade, and let's say I have to close early for whatever reason. Let's say ES goes to my take profit first and I close my trade early and I only get 0.4 risk to reward, but I'm up $250, I'm done for the day. I log off right there. That's a winning day on my prop rooms. That's a winning day for me. I'm up 250. I'm done there. I'll log off the charts. If I get my actual take profit hit like we had today, I'm done. Bro, I won. Go on with the rest of your day. Your day shouldn't revolve around you sitting at your computer. Part of being a trader is knowing when to call it. And the other side of the coin is take two trades. If you take a loss and you think that you're drawing liquidity, you're 1 million percent confident in your DOL. Like I was today. I was super confident in this previous week low, or the weekly low. But my stop loss gets taken and I had a let's say I had an imprecise entry or it was a statistical stop rate. Then I'm okay to re-enter that. I'll take another trade. And if I take two losses though, done for the day. Log off. I'm on the wrong side of the market today. If I take two losses, log off. If I take two break evens on the day, and let's say two break evens, some people will be like, "Oh, you haven't lost." Bro, if you take two trades in a row in one session, in 1 hour and a half long session, odds are you're probably not on the wrong side of the market. You're not on the right side of the market. Odds are you're probably, whatever you're doing, whatever your daily drawn liquidity is, or whatever your bias was for the day, odds are it's probably wrong. So yeah, guys, those are two things that I want you guys to implement into your trade. We're going to do this so for every trade of the day. There's always a lesson to be learned from trading. Every time you're trading, think about what you could improve, what you could do better, whatever. And yeah, so those are our two rules for today that we're adding I'm making a list, and I guess we'll go over it whenever at the end of the month or something. So we got, go break even on your trades, protect your capital. 2, take a trade a day, or 2 per day max. So yeah, guys, that is it. That is the trade of the day. Like I said, I'm not gonna do like a trade recap on this or anything. I'll give you guys the recap right here. You guys already explained it all. Kind of like a broken record right now, but yeah, guys, appreciate you guys for watching. Backtesting video hopefully coming out today as well. Hopefully I'll have some time to backtest later tonight. Gotta hit the gym, then like I said, got a model for a brand, and then I have a couple other things to do around the crib. But definitely, hopefully gonna try to make time for another week or two of backtesting. So appreciate y'all for watching. And yeah, make sure, like I said, that you follow me on my other social media, on my fashion social media as well. And drop a follow on my TikTok as well. Gonna have content coming out soon there as well for trading, excuse me. But yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Appreciate y'all for watching. Peace.